project. We made a little video of us cooking an organic meal.
It's a replica of the meal that Poland made in the second section of Omnivore's Dilemma. Except, like,
Not really at all. But
There's no
kind
corn.
of. There's no corn.
yeah, because corn is not in season.
So we didn't pick corn.
So we're gonna explain the process.
Blew off your fork when you said corn. You'll see it.
So first we went to the grocery store to get all of the ingredients.
Cadence and I went to Oliver's last night. So you'll see that. Hi guys.
Hi. We're going to the store right now
To get all the stuff for our meal. So we'll see when we get there.
So we just got our chicken. We got chicken breasts from Rosie Organic Farm. It's also very local. It is in Sonoma County, which is great for our project. So we're putting that in our basket.
So our original plan is we were gonna get corn, but corn is not in season, so we decided to get Brussels sprouts. And in the book, Poland is often talking about how it's a big problem in America that we don't eat food in season, and so due to globalization, it's possible for us to have food whenever we want it. But originally, people only ate food if it was in season. So we decided for our meal that we would get Brussels sprouts because they are in season. So for our cheese, we have mozzarella, and
We chose this one that was made in Berkeley, California, because it is locally made and also it is minimally processed, which is great.
Okay, so we started off doing meringues and we took 4 eggs and we put egg whites in a bowl and let that sit for 30 minutes.
We started on the chicken seasoning. Anna put oil in a pan, and we all tried to zest.
you'll
a
see that in the
grapefruit.
bloopers.
Because it wasn't a lemon.
Oh yeah.
And then we found lemons.
And then we decided to do chicken on the stove because it cooks faster, and then we could have it be browner.
Uh-huh.
And that took about 20 to 30 minutes on medium to low heat.
So we made the Brussels sprouts with Brussels sprouts,
Salt, pepper,
salt, pepper, oil,
and lemon.
and
And lemon.
lemon. Squeezed lemon juice on them and zested some lemons over them.
Okay, so then we took the eggs that we cracked in the beginning of this whole process and put it in a large bowl. Started mixing it with a hand beater. Took about like 10 to 15 minutes before it started getting fluffy. Then we added sugar, vanilla.
And that tartar.
What is
cream
no?
of
What is
tartar.
this?
Cream of tartar.
Powdered sugar, granulated sugar.
Yeah. We put it on the tray and cooked it.
Oh yeah, we had to pipe it out.
And then while we made the salad, we cut up the tomatoes in half, and then we also cut up the mozzarella, which you'll see in the bloopers, how that came out of the package. And then we put salt, pepper, balsamic vinegar glaze, oil, garlic powder, and that's it.
And arugula.
Oh yeah, and arugula.
We decided to make a dessert, and they're meringues. Should I say that they're meringues?
Yeah.
Okay. So what we did we already talked about what we
Yeah.
did.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Okay.
And
So yeah.
say that we used the fresh eggs.
Okay. And we used the fresh eggs that Adriana got in the morning. And yeah. I don't know.
They were so fresh, it was hard to crack.
Yeah, that is true.
Yeah, they would
You
like.
can tell the difference between those eggs and if you go to a store
Yeah.
and buy like eggs that aren't
Fresh.
yeah,
and,
that
like,
aren't
organic.
as fresh.
Yeah,
Yeah, the
because they're,
shells
like-
are like harder.
Crunchy.
Yeah, and then the yolk of the egg
The yellow ball.
was orange.
So when I went to the, what was it? It was like a farm, a chicken farm. Wiseacre. I went to that. It was like, it's on a Rattle Lane, literally near my house. And as you go in, there's like, I guess to the left, there's like chickens, like hundreds and hundreds of chickens. And then on the other side, it's like a little vending machine. And you swipe your card, press the numbers and the letters. And then like the machine like takes the egg cartons and then like drops it down and then you push it. The clip will show.
Okay, we're back.
The section that I read, it talked about cows and how they milk cows like separately throughout the day. So it doesn't change the taste of the milk, but it changes the taste of. Okay, wait. It changes. Yeah, it changes the texture and it changes the time that it's going to be ready. So if it's like milked in like the. If it's milked in the morning, then it's obviously going to be ready like later. But if it's going to be milked like at night, it's going to have to sit overnight.
So why it's important to have locally grown food on your plate is because the food isn't traveling far and it's close normally to the farm where you're close to. And it's like Riley was saying, it's not organic. It's not organic to ship food. Organic.
So when you ship foods, it makes them less organic. So when they're locally grown, they're organic because they're coming from your area.
Yeah.
And there's two types. You can have two types of organic foods. You can have hyper processed organic, which has more ingredients in it, and then there's minimally processed organic, which has like 2 to 3 ingredients.
I'm like repeating. Okay, so some people don't eat organic because it's more expensive, but I feel like for the people who say that, they buy other stuff that's like cheaper, but they buy more of that, which equal up to being more expensive than just getting like the organic stuff, because you get more of the cheaper stuff than the organic stuff.
Yeah.
And then also like those people like have like iPhones and big houses and all this stuff, but they still say like, oh, I can't afford it. So it's like the concept of like, is it affordability or is it priority?
Yeah.
Fast
So-
production.
I guess in one of the sections of the book, they're talking about how there's flies everywhere. How they're like making, they're changing and like in their own way, they're thinking of they're making it better to like make a small or like whatever, like a farm into a factory so they can produce more and faster. But it's also not fresh as it should be, other than like a farm. And factories also take up a lot of air quality with the pollution.
So in my section that I read, it talked about like mass production of like animals and stuff, and like the difference between that and like actually organic food, because there's like a huge difference between like mass production of like animals and like how chickens are like hundreds and hundreds of them are put into little tiny coops and like like stuffed with food, and then they die faster and like fatter, so it like makes more food for us, but also it's like worse for the environment, and it's worse like overall. We have a little surprise for you. The meringues we made. We brought some for you guys.
They taste like whipped cream.
Future us right now watching this are gonna give it to you.
Thanks for watching. Bye.
Peace.
We don't have to zest. We don't have to use zest. We can just use the juice.
We do.
I'll just.
You're gonna need to add some, like,
Filter.
yeah, like
Watch.
add.
Black and white right now. Back.
What? Oh my god!
I just got the juice in my mouth. Oh my gosh. No.
Gonna
The juice.
splatter. Oh.
Teacher Sadie, have fun editing this.